I'm going to cover the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor, that's the biggest number that all terms of the polynomial can divide by. So let's assume 10ab minus 6ab squared. So if I take 10 and 6, what is the number that and 10 and 6 I can divide by? It's going to be 2, right? By the way, whoever is having hard time to find the greatest, the common divisor, at the end of this video, I will place the link to that video where I explain very easy way how to find greatest common divisor, GCD. Okay? If somebody is having trouble, I would recommend to watch that video first and then come back to watch this video. So between 10 and 6, greatest common factor is going to be 2. A, if I take A here, so there's nothing to choose, so A comes out. And between B and B squared, if I have here B and I have B squared is B and B, right? So here is only B. If I take B squared, then for this one, there won't be enough because I have degree 1, only one B. Therefore, I have to take the common one. Both of them have 1 for sure. Therefore, I'm taking out B. So let's see what we have left. 10 divided by 2, it's going to be 5. And AB divided by AB will be gone, right? Minus 6AB squared divided by 2AB. Okay? B is gone with this B squared. A is gone with this A, and 2 can be cancelled by the 6 and will be free. We will have free B. Okay. Next one. (15x^5) minus 20x³ plus 10x. So what is going to be here common factor between 15, 20, and 10? So it's going to be 5, right? Because 15 you can divide by 5, 20 you can divide by 5, 10 you can divide by 5. Next, between x^5, x³, and x. So when it comes to same base and exponent, you have to take out the smallest exponent because the smallest exponent will fit in the other the exponents also. So it's going to be common factor for x is going to be x to power 1 or just x. So at this point, 15 x^5 divided by 5x. So x is gone. With this 5, it's going to be 4 because we have 5 minus 1 is 4. 15 and 5, it's going to be 1 and 3. So 3x to 4. Next, 20, say minus 20x³ divided by 5x. X is gone with this cube, it will be 2. And 5 and 20, it's going to be 1 and 4. So we will have 4x squared. And 10x divided by 5x, it's going to be equal 2. Okay, let me clean this drafting here. Okay, Next one, 30DC plus 48CF and plus 54DF. Okay, what is going to be here common denominator? I mean, the greatest common divisor. Let's see, between 30, 48 and 54, what is going to be the biggest one? Let's see, they all three are even numbers, which means they can be divisible by 2, right? But we want greatest common factor. So what is, if there is more than 2, the number that all three numbers we can divide by? If you think about it, or if you know, that's great. If not, then go to GCD video. So it's gonna be 6. The biggest number that all three can be divided by, it's gonna be 6. Because all three you can divide by 2, and then all three you can divide by 3, right? And all of them you can divide by 6. And 6 is the greatest one that you can divide by. So we take the greatest one, 6. Okay? So let me see. D, here we have D. Here we don't, 48 doesn't have D. Therefore, D is not going to be a greatest common factor. Here we have C. The 54 doesn't have C here, missing C here. So there is no ladder variable that can become common factor. So which means 6 is going to be the only common factor. So we will have 30 divided by 6 is 5 DC, plus 48 divided by 6 is 8 CF, and 54 divided by 6 is 9 DF. Okay, moving to next one, 8x to 5 plus 10x to 4 minus 4x squared. Okay, so 8, 10, and 4. The greatest common factor is going to be 2. There is nothing more than 2 that all three you can divide by. Now, different stories, x to 5, x to 4, x2. 2 is the smallest degree, therefore x to power 2 is going to come out as a common factor. Okay, let's divide 8x to 5 divided by 2x squared. It's going to be 8 divided by 2 is 4, and then x to 5 divided by 2x squared, it's going to be x cubed. Okay, let me do drafting here so you can see. By 2x squared. This is 1, this is 4, this is gone, this is 3, 5 minus 2 is 3, 4x squared. I mean 4x to power 3. Plus, next, (10x to 4 to power 4 dividing by 2x squared. So x squared is gone. Here will be left only 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. Here we divide by 2. It's going to be 5x squared. All right? And next, 4x squared divided by 2x squared. So x squared is gone with x squared. And 4 and 2, 1 and 2, so we have only 2, minus 2. Okay? All right, next one. 10x squared y, 10x squared y minus 14xy minus 18x. So what is going to be here common factor, the greatest common factor between 10, 14, and 18? Well, it's going to be only 2, because behind of 2 you can't find anything greater than that. So it's going to be 2. Between x's, it's going to be x, common factor. And between y's, there is no y here, is missing. Therefore, y cannot go as a common factor. So common factor, all three have to have, all terms have to have, okay? So here we have 10x squared y divided by 2x. So 1 and 5 here. This x degree 1, this is gone. Here will be 1. So we'll have 5xy minus, so 14xy divided by 2x. X and x are gone. 14 by 2 is 7, so we get 7y. And next, 18x divided by 2x. It's going to be 9. Okay? Pretty straightforward. All right. Let's do 4 terms. So 5xy squared minus 7ay plus 3xy and minus 3y. All right, let's see. 5, 7, 3, and 3. Well, none of them. There is no number all these 4 can divide by, so we don't have any coefficient coming out for numbers. There is no common factor, much less greatest one. So there is no common factor for numbers at all. Let's look at x's. So what do I have? Here I have x. Here I have x. There is no x here. There is no x here. Okay, x is not going to go as a common factor. The only thing is left is y, because we have y here, y squared, y here, and y here. Okay, so let's take out y. All I have to do is reduce every single degree of y by 1. So here we'll get 5x y squared divided by y. It's going to be only y. 7ay divided by y. Y will be cancelled. We get 7a. And then plus y will be cancelled. We get 3x and minus 3. Okay, that was a good one, huh? Next. Two x to 4 y cubed plus 10x cubed and y cubed. Okay, between 2 and 10, 2 is going to be common factor. Between x to 4 and x to 3 is going to be common factor, right? We take the smallest degree. And between y cubed, so obviously y cubed, nothing to choose from. Y cubed goes out. Okay, what do we have? 2x to 4 y cubed divided by 2x cubed y cubed. Y cubed is gone with this y cubed, 2 and 2 is gone. So x cubed will be 1, and here will be left only 1x. And plus, let's see, 10 divided by 2, it's going to be 5. And then x cubed will be cancelled with this x cubed, right? And y cubed divided by this y cubed, it's going to be gone, cancelled. So result is going to be x plus 5. Okay, let's elevate, make more interesting. So 18x to 4 y to 3 minus 21 x squared y cubed and minus 3x squared and y squared. All right. So 18, 21, and 3. Well, obviously, greatest common factor is going to be 3. Next, between x to 4, x squared. So x squared is going to be common factor, smallest degree. And between y cubed, and y squared. So y squared is going to go out. Okay. All right. So 18x to 4 y cubed divided by 3x squared y squared. What's gonna be left? 18 divided by 3 is 6. X to 4 divided by x squared gonna be x squared. Y cubed divided by y squared is gonna be y. Okay, next. Two x squared y cubed divided by 3x squared y squared. So 21 divided by 3 is 7. X squared divided by x squared is 1. Y cubed divided by y squared is going to be y. Okay? Next one, 3x squared y squared divided by 3x squared y squared. Well, it's the same term, right? We're going to left minus 1. All right. This one is interesting. It's my favorite one. The nasty problems, I like it in math. Complicated ones. So this is relatively advanced. Let me write down 3a x plus 7y minus b x plus 7y. What is, so first of all, let's mark down. We said the one term is separated by one from each other by addition or subtraction, but not multiplication. Therefore, this is one term. This is one term. So what do they have in common? They have in common x plus 7, x plus 7. Let's take out plus 7y. X plus 7y. So what will be left from the first term, 3a x plus 7y, will be left 3a, right? And from the second term will be left minus b. It's nice, isn't it? Let's do another one. 8x times x minus 9 minus x minus 9. So what is going to be here? Common common factor. X minus 9, x minus 9, right? Let's take out. So what will be left from the first term, which is 8x times x minus 9? It's going to be left 8x, right? From the second term, this is, let me mark down, first term, and this is second term. If I take out x minus 9 divided by x minus 9, what will be left? 1, right? That's it. Okay? One more. Free a to 4, a to power 4, a plus 7b minus a plus 7b times 2 a to power 4 minus 1. All right, so this is my first term, this is my second term. So what is common factor here? It's going to be a plus 7b, a plus 7b. So if first term divide by a plus 7b, a plus 7b, we take out. What we will have here? We will have left 3a to power 4, right? Minus. If I take out a plus 7b from the second term, what will be left? Minus 2a minus a to power 4 minus 1. I'm not opening here parentheses because I have negative sign in front. It's going to flip the sign, right? Okay, this is going to be equal a plus 7b. Here I will have 3a to 4 minus 2a to power 4 and plus 1. Every time when you have negative sign in front of parentheses, you are going to flip every single sign in the parentheses. There we go. 2a to 4 was positive, became negative. Negative 1 became positive 1. Okay? Now, and lastly, we have two like terms, 3a to 4 and negative 2a to 4. Right? We clean this so it won't be messy. And we will have a plus 7b, and 3a to 4 minus 2a to 4, we will have a to power 4 plus 1. And this is going to be our answer. And the last one, and I will be done. Last one will be easier. So, a plus 12 minus x times a plus 12. So common denominator is going to be x plus 12, right? So here will be left from a plus 12 will be left 1, right? This is the first term. So if I divide 8 plus 12 divided by 8 plus 12, will be left only 1. And from the second one will be left x, minus x. Okie dokie. Thank you for watching.